Welcome to the DK His, as you know what we talking about. Welcome to the DK His, that's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be shoving it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. Oh, what's going on? So we're here to talk about Jamie Foxx. Sadly enough, he is in the hospital, and a lot of people are worried about him. A lot of people are concerned about him. I feel like he's gonna be fine, but you just never know. I hope he's gonna be fine. I know a lot of people are praying for him, sending him well wishes. It's definitely shocking. To be honest, I haven't really watched anything from Jamie Foxx since Django, but I know he's put out some stuff. That was one of my favorite movies. That movie was good. Go see Django if you haven't seen that. Django. But anyway, so the talk on the town is that allegedly somebody may have beef with Jamie, and that's why he's in the hospital under conditions. And people are talking and speculating certain people, situations, because of a video that he supposedly had done about him attending some private parties, and it was given back. The people were saying that people didn't like what was being said. To be honest, the videos that I saw, I didn't see nothing that was that detrimental, that crucial, but just said that he was there. So I don't really know what the issue could be if nothing was said. So that's really crazy to me, to think that something like that would happen. It hasn't been confirmed or denied, but just the fact of what was said, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if that was all that was said, it has to be something deeper, more deeper than that video. Because maybe he didn't want to hand over the video or something like that. Now that would make more sense or something, but you can make copies, simple, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the situation is he hasn't been put those footages out. Nobody's seen those footages. And only the people that really know about what goes on the parties were the people that were invited to the party. So that's why it doesn't really make any sense of why he would be targeted for that reason. And if it is a particular person, a particular situation, then I don't think the video was the particular situation. But they did say that we were speculating like he's in fear for his life. And they had speculations that was saying that something remotely similar happened to Martin. I kind of remember it, but I didn't remember it. It was like a lot of people said that Martin Lawrence wasn't supposed to still be here or whatever, but he is. And I know a lot of things go on in the alleged Hollywood streets, is what they say. And even David Chappelle, he ran amok and was like, I'm deuces, but he came back. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how a lot of people can be ruled by people that don't even really believe the same things that they truthfully believe. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. Money does kind of rule the world a lot of the times. But I'm trying to figure out what was the actual beef, and what is the actual beef. Is it because I'm not going to do what you want me to do? Is it because I'm not going to push a certain narrative that you want me to push? Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like Jamie has been the center of a lot of attention lately, as far as that he would be a threat to anybody, in my opinion, let alone what he says. I mean, even with me, like, I don't have a whole bunch of subscribers and views and stuff right now, or whatever. So what would I be a threat for? Right? Situations type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Which I can be, but I'm really, literally, I'm just getting started, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't see that was the only issue. And then there were speculations that people were hounding him about funds. So now that makes more sense, because I know people really don't play about their money. That would make more sense than, oh, just because of some videos, footages, or whatever. Or maybe it was like, oh, you give me those footages or pay me my money. This is y'all alleged. I was not there, baby, and nor do I want to be. But I don't know. They were basically, only thing he was really saying was like, I remember him saying that Nick and some of the artists was like on bad times, and they had to like stick together, and they was growing together, and a couple artists, had to stay together and live together. And I've even heard situations where a couple people in the industry said, they were struggling. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, I feel like that don't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have been talking about certain things that go on in parties for years. And a lot of people believe it or don't believe it. So the fact of him bringing it out, talking about it, I don't feel like he has all that clout to make people feel a certain kind of way about it that they already don't feel. You know what I'm saying? But when you attempt something on somebody's livelihood, livinghood, that is crazy. And I hope that this can be resolved civically, because Jamie Foxx, he is one of those people that a lot of people, think a lot of. Would hate to see him, not here, if that makes sense. But at the same time, it's kind of like, the only way I can see that going on is like if somebody really is not themselves, like they literally working for something else that's making them do all these things. Because at the end of the day, it's not like these people don't got money. But then too, the people that got money, they say they be more and more in debt, like they owe more people. I don't know, but at the same time, it's just like it's not adding up. Like, they definitely keeping stuff secret. They're definitely not talking about the real issue, the real problem, the real beef. And maybe it's time that you do talk about it. Like, just clear the elephant up in the room. You might as well. And if he does heal, which people are expecting and hoping for him, it's like, what next? If somebody really did attempt something on you, then what? What now? What do you do now? What's next? But then too, there's been people in a situation that you can talk to. They can probably give you some pointers and hints or whatever. But that's really nothing to play with, because at the end of the day, it's like they really don't even really know what really happened. But there's some people saying that it could have been some other things that he was dealing with as far as substances and stuff like that. I can't imagine him doing something. But then too, they do say that's a normal thing in Holly. They say that like that stuff is nothing for somebody to just pop out with, like, and just be like, he wants some, and like poo pow. So I don't know. That would make more sense than somebody attempting something when nothing was said. But if it was something said, why ain't we heard it? We want to hear it, or we going to hear it, because it is not adding up. It's not clicking, Steven. It's not clicking. So I do want to know what's going on, because I feel like if it's happening to him, it can happen to somebody else. And I feel like it has happened to other people, and people just being quiet about it instead of talking about it. Like, really, this would probably be the best time to talk, because there is strength in numbers. So who gonna talk? Otherwise, just shut up about it and keep living with everybody else not knowing, and you the only people to know. Because at that point, we don't care. You need to talk about it, or we don't care, because it's like we know. You know what I'm saying? Definitely wishing Jamie the best, and hoping to see him soon. And hopefully everybody can settle whatever is going on peacefully. It's crazy. Well, as always, thank you for stopping by at His House for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell, and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again, but subscribe and join the fam band. We'd love to have you. And if you like anything that was said on today, or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree, and comment down below.